Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of the Sports Factory podcast. I come in a little late. I came in a little late. These guys held me accountable. But I look, the NFL free agency thing is very exciting, so I'm always going to come in with some energy because of free agency and because everyone here did something very relevant in the free agency period. So I'm going to come with energy. I was dreaming of moments like this, and I'm here, and it's a reality now.
You was dreaming 5 minutes ago, too?
I was dreaming, man. You're right. Zilla got on me. You know what I'm saying? Hey, hosts come late. Hosts are late sometimes too. It's fine. You know what I'm saying? But hey, they got the energy. I probably had a good conversation for I came in, so it's all good. One more quick nugget. Just a quick basketball nugget. Nikola Jokic isn't the MVP anymore.
Fuck,
he dropped to number 2. Joel Embiid is the MVP now. That's tough for you. So, we kind of jinxed that. So let's not say Nikola Jokic going to win a championship this year because he's going to lose in the first round if that happens. I'm sorry. Tough.
Okay.
Good job, Joel Embiid. You got some plot now. Good for him. But this is a football podcast, though. I just want to give Jared that little nugget because his Nuggets are struggling. We say they win 60 games. That's not going to happen. That's impossible now. 4-game losing streak's tough. But going into football, everyone here is relevant. Obviously, there's one person here that's more relevant in this than all. Because, look, I have the script. And 2 months ago, we had all these people on here for the AFC Championship. And I was like, the Jets are getting Aaron Rodgers. And then Maurice like, they're not getting Aaron Rodgers. But see, look.
I said that?
You said that very loud and proud.
I said they not getting Aaron Rodgers.
You said they not getting Aaron Rodgers. You know what I'm saying? I said they got Photoshops of Aaron Rodgers. It look good. And you were like so strong saying, no, we not getting Aaron Rodgers. But I told you.
Yeah,
I told you who was going to be in the Super Bowl. I told you who Aaron Rodgers going to. I told you I know plot when I see it. Maurice, you got the most cocky. You about to get the most cocky and arrogant and bad leader of all time. But boy, he talented.
Boy, he's a talented boy, huh?
And look, if you face Dallas next year, you're going to get a win.
Who do we win NFCs? I don't know. Maybe.
Maurice, how do you feel about getting the best quarterback you have ever had in the existence?
He walk on. He be my best player ever.
Wait, have he signed yet?
No. Not yet, but he wants to. He's either going to the Jets or retiring, so it's one or two.
He could go to no. Yeah,
I can definitely see that happen to the Jets.
I can just see it happen too, which I'm not. I don't know. Am I happy about Aaron Rodgers? Yes, I guess. But like, I don't know. Is this really gonna bring me championships? I don't know. Like, it's not gonna bring me no championships. So I just don't see that shit happen. If you're doing it for Zach Wilson, I'm like, then Zach Wilson I feel like he already tainted though. Like his confidence is ass already. Especially seeing after all this shit. Like you got Ahmad Gardner burning the cheese head and shit. Like I know Zach Wilson, his confidence gonna be terrible. And as what Jesse says all the time, you need a confident quarterback, right? Yeah, I think we're pretty much ass. Hey, but next 2 years could be interesting. We'll be three, third in AFC East, maybe 2, maybe second AFC East. Who knows? It's gonna be
like a rematch. I forgot what year. It's like the '98 AFC Championship. Gonna be Jets Broncos in the AFC Championship. Boys, you know what I'm saying? Aaron Rodgers versus Russell Wilson because y'all beat Patrick Mahomes in the second round, got him out the way. You know what I'm saying? Sean Payton in the AFC Championship. It's gonna be lit. Hey, Jets. I tell you, everybody, 400,000 people watched that podcast live with Pat McAfee. So, 500,000 basically. I was watching it too. I was like, I'm here. Let me see. Where are you going, Aaron? Because, you take it too freaking long and you're holding 2 teams hostage because they literally cannot, do anything until you make a decision or say anything because that's some good Aaron Rodgers type beat. But it took him like 15 minutes in the podcast too. He had this whole spiel. I'm like, bro. He said, this isn't a decision. I already made this. I already said that they was going to do this by Friday.
Yeah, so bro. He wasn't holding nobody hostage.
No. The Jets players, they know. A lot of people didn't know.
About the Jets player or the fans with the office.
A lot of people look. I don't even know if he told the Jets. Maybe he told the Jets. All I know is he told the Jets who to pick up, but he ain't tell the Jets
he didn't say that either.
That he was.
He didn't say he didn't tell them to pick him up either.
You defend Aaron Rodgers?
Bro,
I love that.
I was in the podcast, dog. He said that.
Yeah, defend that boy. I like that.
He didn't even tell him to pick up. He said, yeah, I like Allen Lizard, whatever his name is. Lazard, right? I like him,
That's
but
your player, you don't know?
They call him Lizard, for what I know. Say what? Yeah,
And I
because they got
don't-
Nick. They got, yeah, I do think so. They got Hackett. I think they would have got him even with Aaron
They
Rodgers.
did all that for Aaron Rodgers. They did all that for Aaron Rodgers.
I think so. I mean,
Oh,
I do think so, but I don't think he held us hostage. I don't think he held both teams hostage. Because from what he's saying, unless he just legit just lied on Pat McAfee's show, he clearly said that he said I didn't hold them hostage. They said if anything, they're the two people that's taking. It's the Jets and the Packers that's taking a long time with this. He already made his decision, and he told them their decision last week.
Well, hey, Aaron Rodgers did lie about his vaccination stuff too, so
Yes.
I don't know. But hey, like I said, Derek Carr, he got to the point very quickly before free agency happened, so people can make more decisions. The Saints already got him locked up and all that, so the Saints can like be more flexible with their stuff. Aaron Rodgers took a little long time, but we don't even know if Aaron Rodgers retires on the Jets. I will tell you this: like if he retired, if that Pat McAfee show happened, he said he was retiring. That literally be the worst thing I have ever seen a player do to a team in my life. Because this is it. The reason why I say he was holding hostage for the while is because there's nothing else for you. Like Jimmy Garoppolo, Derek Carr, all the options dies. You're not getting the first pick, baby. You're not getting the second pick. You're not getting C.J. Stroud or Bryce Young. You're not getting anyone. You're getting Zach Wilson for some longer, and Zach Wilson's terrible. There is no future for Zach Wilson. I am sorry. You just like MILFs. That's all I remember you for.
Nothing else.
Yeah, nothing else. He's awful. He's like he has Jamarcus Russell type numbers, and if you get Jamarcus Russell type numbers, that's pretty tough. 8 for 19 for 56 yards is pretty tough for some modern football. Ouch. But Aaron Rodgers is gonna be for a couple years. Be there for a couple years, maybe 2 years. Don't trade him more than 2 first-round picks. That'd be terrible. Usually, you should trade, even though you had no leverage. Go for 1 first-round pick. But Maurice, we're all excited for it.
So you believe the Jets have no leverage either?
Oh no, they have no leverage because he's gonna retire if he didn't. Like Packers can obviously drive up the price because all the Jets fans like, please, Aaron, come save us.
So the Packers is gonna keep that $60 million on him?
Oh, they can. If he retires, they can like after a while they can spread it out. There's a way that they can
they're gonna do like how they do in baseball, how they did for the Mets. I'm still paying that guy for $1 million for the next 30 years.
But you paid that man
What's
a
that? I don't know his
contract
name.
that is a king's contract. I forgot him too. He was on an episode of Living Color. Very random. But my man is still making $1 million per year. 20 years later, he gets an annual paycheck from the Mets. Good for y'all. That's good stuff. Good for him. But bamboozle teams, that's good for you. Now I don't think it's that bad because he bamboozled you for like 30 years. It's freaking crazy. Only in baseball you can't do it in football, so he won't be able to do something that strong. But hey, the Jets fans are excited. Maurice is never excited. Maurice will only be excited when he's facing Patrick Mahomes in the AFC Championship.
Yeah, that's only legit. You speaking facts though. I won't be excited until because it just seemed like it just seemed like inevitable. Like if we doing this shit all Aaron Rodgers just so we can like groom Zach Wilson. If Zach Wilson don't come out to be shit, then this is really wasting my time. But hey, could we just be in another quarterback hunt 2 years from now?
Yeah, but hey, you're the only team in the NFL that made the postseason since 2010.
This is not a front office decision. This is definitely Woody Johnson decision, 100%.
Hey,
I know Woody Johnson is the one who wanted Aaron Rodgers. I guarantee that.
They'll take it because people like this is gonna set the franchise back. It's like they'll be like, "What the F the franchise been doing for 10 years? Set her back. We ain't doing that in 10 years. You might as well try something different because y'all ain't been. If Cleveland make the freaking playoffs for you do, that's pretty tough because Cleveland got no plot. And I'm gonna tell you about some other teams that technically have no plot. John, your team does not have plot, but you got a other corner. You got a new corner, Stephon Gilmore. You know what I'm saying? He's a pretty good corner. I'm curious. Are you excited?
Good.
You know, no. I mean, hey. He's good. Obviously, he's not what he was when he won Defensive Player of the Year.
Nah,
right?
He still got that.
I know. Yeah, get the hype him up. I get you. I got you. It's good. What you feel? How you feel about your season, man?
I don't know. I like the pickup. We got Trayvon Diggs on one side. Like I've been saying, we need a lockdown on the other side. Trayvon Diggs, if they let him play how he played, not last year but the year before that, it's going to be pretty scary. And then you got our front line, our D-line. I like our safeties. So, defensively, hey, we ready. Got the 2 best corners in the game. Now I think
2 best corners in the game.
Yeah, in the game.
You don't think there's other corners like the Jared corner, Patrick Surtain? You don't think he better than Stephon Gilmore?
What about the Dolphins corners?
Ooh, I mean, they got to, I guess. Nah. We got the best corners in the game.
What about the Jets corner?
If you put them
Sauce
together,
Gardner?
but who's
Okay.
with him?
You said corners,
DJ Reed.
okay? Because when you said
Corners they
oh,
as
tandem,
a duo.
corner tandem.
Yeah,
There you go.
We got the best duo.
There you go, the tandem. Because I was like, I don't know if Stephon's the best at the moment, but yeah, two of them.
He just played for the Colts last year. That's he haven't had a chance to like be on a team where you have to play. If you're playing for the Colts, you don't. It's like you kind of there, but you don't.
When the Colts in the playoffs last the year before?
No, they had one of the worst losses ever to Jacksonville.
Yeah.
And that's what got them out of it.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. If you play for like the Cowboys, you gotta play. You play for even the Jets because their media is like,
whoa, the Jets.
Well, now because the Jets are, it's not the old Jets, and that's why they got Aaron Rodgers because the Jets are like they're Super Bowl contenders if they have Aaron Rodgers.
You know what I'm saying?
Their defense was only holding teams to like 19 points or something. How much did they hold the Patriots to? I think like 13 points or something like that. So
their defense was great.
I think they're just one QB away, and if you go get one of the greatest QBs ever, like they should be able to go to the Super Bowl, just like Tom Brady did. But I know it's gonna happen, and hopefully Aaron Rodgers fell miserably.
I knew it's gonna happen.
Like Russell Wilson. I like the Jets. I want to see the Jets. I like the Jets. I like the Browns. I want to see them teams prosper. But if you get Aaron Rodgers, just know I'm not rooting for you. So I want to see him fail.
I mean,
but
he got beef with Aaron
realistically, he's one of the greatest QBs ever. So if you add him to your team, I feel like that puts you in a Super Bowl contender. And y'all got like, the running back is decent, got good receivers.
It's really good. Good receivers, yeah.
And Aaron Rodgers should be able to elevate them, so it don't even matter. And now you can't load up and just try to stop the run like you can do with Zach Wilson. Aaron Rodgers can air it out, and then you got a great defense. So y'all should be Super Bowl contenders.
We'll see.
So even you got 2 years to get it done. I think
Reese,
it's possible.
Get excited.
Nah.
you have
How
3
is that
teams.
not exciting?
Now look, your 3 teams that you root for have been the most relevant that they've ever been in your existence. The Mets are the favorite to win the World Series.
Well, not
the freaking Packers.
After that guy got injured,
they're still in the top 5. Aaron Rodgers is going to the Jets, and then the Knicks are a playoff team. You've never seen all this in your life, ever.
I have high expectations, so here's why. Like even with Aaron Rodgers, that just raised my expectations. And I don't know if I want to or not. So, that hurts. It hurts a lot, Maybe that's why.
But it's like this. Look, Maurice, funny thing too, you've never seen postseason football with the Jets ever, right? Never. You've never looked at that,
nope.
Right? Because the Jets have not made it since you've been a big-time fan. And I tell you, things change. Because all 3 of us can attest. We've all, in that time span that you haven't been in the postseason, we've all had some crushing losses that have made us say tough.
Why you want me to go through that shit too, huh?
No, but your quarterback is better than all 3 of our quarterbacks.
So let me see, of all your quarterbacks,
Peyton Manning's the only one that's debatable.
Okay, I was like, maybe Peyton Manning. I guess,
but he got no. Yeah, Peyton Manning got bad rope. Peyton Manning. We already know Peyton Manning's postseason plot.
We'll see.
Deshaun Watson, he was on that path though. He's like top 3.
No, he might be.
Yes, he was.
He was on no Aaron Rodgers, Peyton Manning path at all.
But he was he was looking like a top 5 QB in the league.
Yeah, he definitely was on that path.
Yeah, he was a good, but he wasn't. Peyton Manning, Aaron Rodgers is 4-time MVP. So that's Patrick Mahomes. That's Patrick Mahomes headed. That's Tom Brady type beat. I maybe like a Joe Burrow or something like that. Like win 3 or 4 MVPs, but Deshaun Watson, hey, do your thing, Cleveland, man. I'm hoping for you to fail because I get your first round pick next year too. So I need to make sure I rack up these first round high picks.
Mm-hmm.
And Jared,
yeah,
you've had I'm pretty sure you had a pretty good off season. You got a new coach, you got some new players, and you also was excited. I'm pretty sure you were excited last year, similar to. But maybe that's why Maurice is not excited because you're probably very excited when you added a Super Bowl champion, and then it was one of the funniest seasons of all time. Jared, how is? Because we gotta make because your football life 2022 was just peak funny. It was like Russell Wilson being terrible, Patrick Mahomes and his main character trajectory, all that. That was hilarious to keep up with. Bunch of sadness for you. How do you feel now, man? Do you feel that you have built a good team, a contender team that can potentially win your division or compete in your division?
Not win the division. No. Compete, yes. As long as Josh McDaniels is in with the Raiders, I'm not worried about the Raiders. Chargers are always going to be the Chargers. I don't really think they've gotten better in free agency. I don't think they're going to be a much different team going into next season. And
they could be very different. They might be very different. Are they about to lose their running back?
Maybe. Oh yeah, Austin Eckler went to
where he went.
He didn't leave yet, but he want to leave. He won't get traded.
Yeah, I was thinking about getting traded, but he ain't leave nowhere.
No.
Champ to Cowboys, they lost Zeke. They need someone as good as Zeke.
Him and Tony Pollard.
But yeah, so as long as Andy Reid and Patrick Mahomes are there, then
hey, Eric Bieniemy gone though. Eric Bieniemy gone. Hey, Eric Bieniemy was the whole reason they were successful.
he went to Washington though. Like, come on, bro.
I'm praying for that to be true, but I doubt it. We have a much more competent coach. You know, our last coach is now with the Jets, so good luck with that.
You know what I'm saying? It's a shuffle.
It's a shuffle.
Like, why should I be excited, bro? You just tell me all shit. Like,
no, because he got Aaron Rodgers now. He not Russell Wilson. Got Aaron Rodgers.
Oh my god,
he's a better coordinator. He's a terrible head coach, but he's not your head coach, so it's okay. Yeah,
I'll wait till they play.
Hey, look, I'm telling you, week one when Aaron Rodgers does that little move, he throw a freaking dart, accurate pass, 2 touchdowns. You gonna be all excited. You ain't never seen that in your life.
I'm gonna be looking at it like, damn, I just wish he was 20 years younger, dog, or something.
Then he'd be 19.
Oh yeah, 19 would be too young. You're right.
He'd be 19. You need Brett Favre to train him.
He's you can be good, though.
Go 10 years. Let's say 10 years. 29-year-old. That's when did he win a Super Bowl 10 years ago? No, I think he had 40 touchdowns, but he lost to the Giants. Tough. Jared. So
yeah,
with Sean Payton's tutelage over Russell Wilson, are you expecting Russell Wilson to take that next step? Because I don't know if Russell Wilson was he on some Hall of Fame trajectory and did it just drop off completely because of that hilarious season?
I think he could have been put in the conversation. Could have been debatable. For sure, he's out now. No, I don't think after the season.
That's right.
Under Sean Payton, he's definitely going to move back in the right direction. I think he'll bring him a step down ego-wise, which is kind of what he needs. He needs to be a regular person again and not a celebrity married to Sierra.
That's a character. He's definitely a character. He's not. That man has a saying, slogans.
Character.
That man's freaking jogging in the middle of an airport.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd say, hey, all three of y'all got some funny teams. I'll tell you that, man. My team funny too. My team funny for bad reason. But all three of y'all have expectations though. Who has the most expectations out of y'all three?
The Jets.
The Broncos.
Yeah,
I think the Broncos.
No.
We had the most expectations.
Yes, I mean, I just broke it down to you. You got.
I don't think so.
What was y'all defense ranked? It had to be
probably top
lower than 5. Oh yeah, you got top
probably
5 defense.
Top 5.
Then you got a top 5 QB of all time. Like you, it should only be up.
I don't think we have the most expectations because we still have I don't think the Broncos have they got Sean
a great
Payton,
defense too, though.
Russell Wilson, and they got a good defense.
But Sean Payton, I'm not that high on him. I don't know everybody's season. You know, one Super Bowl, you had a Hall of Fame.
He great head coach. He great head coach. I mean, he not He like Aaron Rodgers. Don't translate to winning in the postseason. You need Denver need to have an avalanche or something. Get that natural disaster plot. Nah, we don't want that.
They're probably a better defense. So I mean, he made we'll see, but I just think the Jets.
Because all three of y'all are getting First Take and Skip and Shannon. All three of y'all are gonna get long episodes on segments that last 20-25 minutes. If Russell Wilson's still hilarious with Sean Payton, is a 25-minute segment, and Shannon Sharp gonna be pissed. If
keep going.
What?
There's a shot we might be on Hard Knocks.
Oh yeah, that's good.
That's even worse
because y'all didn't make the playoffs. Y'all didn't make the playoffs, so that works. That could happen. That's funny.
I hate that. I'm ready for
I'm watching that. HBO Max. I'm watching that.
Oh my god.
John, if your team struggles, obviously it's going to be a consistent thing. If Dak struggles this year, it will obviously be talked about a lot. Because y'all talked about regardless if y'all are good or not. And Maurice, y'all got Aaron Rodgers now. Oh yeah, the Jets usually on the push to the side. Usually the Giants are talked about, right? Daniel Jones and all that. But Daniel Jones and Aaron Rodgers, boy, Aaron Rodgers, if he's struggling on some Russell Wilson type beat, You know, he got to take darkness retreats to try to recover type beat. If he doing that, hey.
Ain't no darkness in New York City, dog. Bright lights everywhere.
And they ain't Green Bay no more, huh?
Nope. This is what I'm saying. Why is New York so prevalent, bro? Why do people want to go play in New York? I would hate playing
It's
in
a big
New York.
market.
Bro.
More people know you.
Bro, you can I gotta deal with reporters on your ass, right? If you suck, you got state income tax, all these taxes you still gotta pay. So you basically getting half your check.
Tax strong.
You gotta pay. You basically getting half your check, right? I don't understand what is the purpose. What it's not like it's not like you can't take a flight to New York anyway to go do some media shit. Like I don't see the purpose of like what do we have that New York that people want to come.
I say because you can push your brand. Yeah, because if you're good, you can push your brand harder. Because
if you bring them a Super Bowl, you know,
but not as much as New York. What'd you say, John?
I said if you bring them a Super Bowl, do you know how crazy that would be?
You'd be loved.
That's what I'm saying. So that's a risk to reward. He already got everything. I mean, he already got a Super Bowl. He already got his money.
He just wants to be loved.
He wants to be loved.
He just want to be loved. I just need to be loved.
It can only go up from him. It can only go up for him. Well, I mean,
it could go down.
Well, even if he do what Russ did this year, like he's still gonna be a Hall of Famer. So
yeah,
like,
you can't take that away from him. Right?
You got everything. He don't have anything to lose. He has everything to gain.
I guess we got shit to lose then.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
we got the shit to lose. You don't got nothing to lose.
I mean, you only get rare chances to win a Super Bowl. It's like the hardest thing ever to do besides like winning a World Cup if you care about that. It's extremely difficult. So if you have any shot to do it, like Houston has never done it in existence, period. Like Oilers, Texans just never done it. So the Jets last time you did it was 1969. The Chiefs, if you were a Chiefs fan in like say 1968 or 1969, say you were like 6 years old, you watch Len Dawson win a Super Bowl. You're like, I'm so excited. I can't wait to watch another one. It would take till you had grandchildren to finally get some plot. You would see all them 13-3 win teams losing to the Broncos and the Colts and all that sadness until you finally got Andy reading some plot on your side. It take a while to get plot.
So where my shit at then?
Your plot has not been here anywhere.
They only won a year after me. How come I ain't get no plot yet?
Bring plot.
What'd you say, John?
I say a top 5 QB can definitely bring plot. Just like with the Bucks. Tom Brady brought them plot. And Rodgers is getting ready to bring plot.
This shit not gonna be the same Broncos shit, bro.
Hopefully the Jets.
Hopefully it's not the Broncos.
I mean, the Buccaneers.
Yeah, hopefully it's not the Broncos.
The Buccaneers, like they had the easier division. Like I just know it's just not gonna be. It's not gonna have the same vibe.
No.
Look at your division. I mean, your division. Mac Jones has a very like mid type of trajectory. Tua Tagovailoa has many brain problems, and Josh Allen, according to John, got exposed. So
I mean, hey, did he not?
So
I mean, he almost lost to the Dolphins with who's that QB?
I don't know.
I don't remember.
Yeah, exactly.
I forgot my bad name. My bad
like
did
3
good
interceptions.
though.
Skyler something maybe.
Yeah, Skyler
Thompson. There you go. Skyler Thompson.
There we go.
Remember, he came back. So Reese, look, Aaron Rodgers, he may be the best quarterback in that division. You know, John said Josh Allen ain't nuts. I tell you, Aaron Rodgers coming in that division. Like I said, it was obvious that your defense was good enough. You beat the Bills with Zach Wilson. That's very impressive because Zach Wilson's terrible. Zach Wilson like takes stuff away from you. He doesn't help you. He's taking away from you. You win in you win in spite
Josh
of
Allen
Zach
definitely
Wilson.
can be had. He like led the league in red zone interceptions. So
You know what I'm saying? Get on him.
The
Bills need to trade for Aaron Rodgers. What?
Nah, Josh Allen, I mean, he'll probably get better as he grow, but he still has some things he's lacking at. So this will be the time now before he ascend. Some players ascend faster, like Joe Burrow and Patrick Mahomes. It didn't take them much time. Josh Allen, he need a couple more steps before he's where he needs to be, or where people put him at. And Justin Herbert too.
Yeah, get on.
So this is your year. Oh, let me hear you say it once. I'll give you our pass. I'll take my pass and give it to you.
Oh my gosh, I really gotta say that shit too, bro.
Oh, go ahead, Maurice. For
2 years of just happiness, I'm gonna be the same shit. I'm just gonna watch the highlights. I ain't gonna watch the game. You know what? This is our year, 2024.
Superstar. Hey, maybe it worked for you because you never said it and it never happened. So maybe it worked for you. Maybe it's reversed. Like when John do it, it hurt him, but when Maurice do it, it worked for you. Because it hurt. They don't work for the Cowboys. Never do. That never said. Hey, it worked in the 90s.
Well,
though. I would say
2018, they ripped my card up.
Damn.
Ever since then, I ain't used it.
so. I'm curious. I'm curious. Who has the like who if y'all faced off in the postseason, like who would win? Who's the best team out of y'all three? The Jets, Cowboys, the Broncos.
The Cowboys.
Wait, who's gonna be the QB? Is it
Aaron Rodgers? Yeah.
Oh well,
you Aaron Rodgers.
Okay, well, yeah.
Yeah, of course. There's like the Cowboys say, "Oh crap, he's."
Where they playing at? Where they playing at?
Not. I mean, if y'all facing each other, it's in the Super Bowl. So.
Oh, that's what you meant. I thought you meant like an exhibition shit. Okay.
But who got the best team? The Broncos, the Cowboys, or the Jets?
I can see.
If we're basing it off last season, it's definitely not the Broncos.
But you got Sean Payton now.
Sean Payton and I think the Broncos will be a lot better this year. I don't think Russ will be as bad. He was pretty bad, so once again you can only go up. But I think he'll get back to where he used to be. I think the Broncos will have a way better season than what people think.
So are they smashing the Cowboys? Is that what you're saying?
I mean, we haven't beat them in a couple years.
Oh yeah, the Broncos love the Cowboys.
No, a couple decades. So
really, a couple decades.
Yeah.
I mean, I understand y'all play once every like 4 years.
No, not even a couple. Like, was it? Jerry,
I know Peyton Manning. Oh, Peyton. Okay, because Peyton Manning did he threw like 5 touchdowns in Dallas. Trevor Siemian, I think, beat you too. So what are we going back to 2010? Did Tim Tebow beat you? In no way. Tim Tebow didn't even play. Probably Kyle Orton.
I'm pretty sure it's like we haven't beat them since the 90s or something.
Oh yeah, but that's Broncos been through some stuff in the past.
Don't quote me, but I'm pretty sure it's definitely. I'm pretty sure it's like the 90s or something.
Damn.
Not even in the.
I don't know, but I'm pretty sure.
Hey.
Last time we beat the Cowboys, I think was in 2016. It was on Saturday night. I think it was a Saturday night football game.
Nah, it wasn't. It couldn't be because they were good in 2016. Couldn't be. No way.
I think we beat them in 2016.
No, y'all beat us.
I think it's 20 the next year.
Or 2017.
2018.
2017.
The Jets?
Probably. It was a Saturday night game.
Y'all beat us with Sam Darnold. You don't remember that one game?
Sam Darnold, boy.
I don't remember.
Boy, Sam
when
Darnold.
He came back from that disease he had.
Oh, that's the funniest thing because I remember me and Maurice.
Oh my gosh!
Me and Maurice, like days prior, were looking up for some reason. We were looking up mono. I don't know why we were looking at that. We didn't even know Sam Darnold had that. And then I'm walking back home from class, and he run up on me, say, "Hey, did you see the report? Sam Darnold has mono." I said, "Oh, we actually spoke that into existence. That's how you know he got no plot."
And you want me to have
no way we spoke a disease.
And you want me to have
we spoke a disease. I can't believe we spoke a disease into existence. That's crazy.
When we got people behind the scenes just writing my script, you want me to have expectations? I'm going to now.
Your script is funny. Your script is great. I love y'all script. But who's the best? No one responded. Who had the best?
I say the Broncos or the Cowboys. I mean, I will go to Cowboys.
I mean, we all depressed, so it's like ain't nobody fighting for their team.
No, I'm not fighting for my team.
It depends which Russell Wilson is playing.
Yeah, ain't nobody fighting for their team.
Hey, I would say
us, but I mean, I don't have anything definitive to be.
I'm gonna say because we got a full time Tony Pollard, so I'm gonna say the Cowboys. Oh yeah,
I'm gonna say the Broncos. I don't know. I'm gonna say the Broncos. I have high hopes for you, Jared. I have high hopes for you, Jared. Like I feel like Sean Payton. Like you're not gonna win. You're not gonna beat. Plot. Main character. This is not gonna change. Like who the main character. Like I told you. Like we were like, is Joe Burrow the main character? Maybe not. Maybe. Nah, I know it's been presented to me. Like I saw the whole thing, so I know he's running this whole thing. But if you can lose by 3 to him, rather you're like a close loss, overtime. Same type beater. It's like okay. Hey,
who are the Broncos receivers?
What was that?
Who's the receivers for the Broncos?
Jerry Jeudy.
I think they have Cortland at 1, then Jerry Jeudy. Tim Patrick should be back, and then KJ Hamler.
Oh, that's my guy who threw that temper tantrum when Russell missed him. He threw his helmet to the ground.
Yeah.
Did Jeudy request a trade, or is he like? Are they shopping him right now?
I think they should trade him. Who reached out? The Cowboys reached out. Or it was the Patriots. No, Patriots reached out.
Yeah, the Cowboys reached out too.
Yeah,
that's why I didn't know if it was that Jeudy. That's crazy.
Yeah, teams are interested.
Yeah,
I think. If they're going to trade him, they should do it now.
I hope we get him.
Why do you think they should trade him? And not Cortland.
I think you can get more value now out of Jeudy, and I think his value is not going to increase over time. I think trading him now is the most you're gonna get out of him.
So this is his peak value. Okay.
Yeah.
But I mean, if y'all do trade him, who you gonna get? Like, because you still need receivers, especially if we thought Russ could use anybody and be great, but he's gonna need some receivers. So
you want Brandon Cooks? I'll give you Brandon Cooks. Brandon Cooks a bozo. I'm freaking like Brandon Cooks. He a bozo.
I can't believe he's still on your team.
Brandon Cooks a bozo.
I can't believe
that man trying to play hard. He's playing hard at the end of the season. Not like no, you're stupid. You're not gonna. There's no way you try to play hard when we need to lose. That's so stupid. Like no, get away from me.
See, in most cases, that should have you sent out. Like when you do something you're not supposed to for your team, you're supposed to get sent out for that.
Hey, take them. Somebody say I'll trade for a bag of chips. I don't care. Give me the Deshaun Watson package for freaking Brandon Cooks. I'll take it. I just don't want him on the team no more. Give me a new receiver.
What about the QB? He
went
QB? Crazy too, and that tight end.
No, but I'll tell you this though.
The whole team turned up.
Even though they did hold me, I'll tell you this. Number one, Carolina, thank you for being the team that did that. If the Colts did that, John controlled me a lot better because I would be on some like real strong that's like it would hurt because I can't have the Colts pick someone and then like I pick someone else and then that person is better. That would be such a troll, and Lovie Smith would be in my mind forever. Lovey, I've always gonna remember that. Good job. So Carolina, thank you for getting that pick. That's good. If you get Bryce Young or C.J. Stroud, I just get the other person. That's perfectly fine. My offseason, in my opinion, is like really good. I ain't got no expectation too. Like if all three of y'all fail, that's gonna be hilarious. Usually, people are probably gonna talk about that a lot more. If I fail, it's just the Texans. So it's all chill beats. I expect like 6 or 7 wins. I'm very modest. Offensive line is looking decent. They added Jimmy Ward from San Francisco to help the safeties. And D'Amico Ryans is a much smarter coach than dumb Lovie Smith. So when we have a man-to-man corner, Derek Stingley, we're actually going to use him in man-to-man because that's what he's good at. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Lovie, you're not very smart. No, let me start making fun of you. 2005, you're very smart. We're in 2023. Now, with that being said, D'Amico Ryans, very promising head coach. Obviously, the only way this offseason could be an absolute failure is if for some reason with that second pick, we do not draft a quarterback.
Yeah, that's pretty ass.
That would be an absolute abomination.
Yeah, that would be pretty ass.
The year y'all drafted Watt, did y'all need a QB?
No, we had Matt Schaub was decent at the time.
I know one year, I think the Texans got are y'all passed up on Vince Young, who y'all took instead of Vince Young?
Perfectly. Yeah, we got Mario Williams. Okay. But yeah, Vince Young, I mean, at the time people were outraged. But the thing I'll tell you, this is entertainment business. So a lot of times at the fans, you don't operate off the fans, but a lot of times the fans aren't stupid. So if the fans know that you need something, you likely need it. One thing I hated about freaking dumb Rick Smith, our old GM, was the fact that we need a quarterback for so many years. That is literally the most important position possible. And instead of just saying, okay, let's go get one, we went and got freaking Tom Savage and Brock Osweiler and Brian Hoyer and Ryan Mallett. You know what I'm saying? I remember the 2014 draft. I said this. Clowney was available. Clowney, Aaron Donald is what Clowney should be. Type beat. Clowney was a superstar all-time prospect, and then he just did not do that. Pissed me off. But I was like, okay, we got him first overall. There's 2 quarterbacks I want. Give me either Derek Carr or Jimmy Garoppolo. Those are still starters to this day. It's 9 years later. Even though they're not all pros, they're still starters to this day. So obviously that would have been a great pick in the second round. They said, no, we're not going to do that. We're going to pick some dumb guard who's freaking trash. And we picked Tom Savage. Tom Savage is a freaking abomination at quarterback. We had to make multiple trades with Cleveland essentially to get rid of Brock Osweiler and then to get Deshaun Watson. That's how we became good. But then obviously Deshaun Watson ain't got no plot. So we had to trade him to Cleveland. So it's always...
That's funny.
We did a bunch of stuff with Cleveland. But hey, no more Cleveland stuff. We ain't got to involve Cleveland. Nothing else no more. Second pick, Bryce Young, C.J. Stroud. We just need a center because our last year's center was terrible. And let's get 7 wins. If the Jets get 7 wins, boom, bow. They're coming at you. John, you get 7 wins, boom, bow. Jerry, you get 7 wins, bow, bow, bow. I get 7 wins. Good season for me. Take it. No expectation, beautiful boy.
Are they projecting we're gonna have a better season next year?
Who, the Cowboys?
Yeah, I mean we haven't. done anything to like.
Y'all won 12. Y'all won
Gilmore.
the corner.
Yeah, that's it.
I mean, y'all
We don't
what
have
12
any-
win team,
like
right?
Our receivers, we got CD Lamb. And,
Y'all
Michael
12 win
Gallup,
team?
He's been hurt, so
You won 12 games.
yeah. We
Expectation.
didn't get any better though. It's like
Who y'all face? What divisions do y'all face? Do you know what division you face?
no, I don't look that up
I
until
don't remember either.
Oh, you just go and say, hey, who we play. You know, we win, we beat who we beat. Who'd y'all play like? Wait, what division y'all play last year? You ain't face the Broncos and you ain't face the Jets, right? Did you face Baltimore?
No.
No, you faced us. Freaking our terrible division. You made the AFC South. Jared, when the last time you faced the Cowboys?
Not last season. The season before
The
that.
season before that, yeah.
You facing the Jets?
Yeah, I think you're going to AFC. I'm pretty sure you're going to AFC.
Hey,
this year.
there you go. You facing Josh Allen. Hey, Josh Allen, like he been hearing all your. Josh Allen been hearing all this talk. And Aaron Rodgers, yeah, that's interesting. You face the Patriots
Josh
and you
Allen,
face.
You don't want to see us.
Oh, you don't want to see you? You gonna throw a red zone interception?
I mean, you got going against two corners.
Hey, two of the best,
Yeah.
the best 10 of the.
Hey, if anybody, he definitely gonna throw it against us. And we got
Damn, we play at Cowboys too.
Quinn.
That's perfect. You got Aaron Rodgers. What the heck? That's a home game. You got Aaron Rodgers. What you talking about?
Well, nah, he ain't beating us. Well,
He ain't beat us. Aaron
see-
Rodgers beat you last year when his team was awful.
Yeah, we gave him that.
You gave him that. You give him
Yeah,
that forever. You always give him.
We gave him that. It's like, bro, you can have it. Like, you ain't got nothing going for yourself. The NFL made us lose that game
The script.
because
Script.
he didn't have nothing going. Like, you don't want one of your premier QBs not having a chance to make the playoffs.
He's speaking facts.
Yo,
So-
I benched
I was
freaking
like, okay.
Aaron Rodgers, bro. That was the wrong game to do it. I really thought that the Cowboys were going to dominate Aaron Rodgers that day.
Yeah,
that is
defense
insane.
did what we were supposed to, and then the offense.
He threw 3 touchdowns to the same person. That's insane to me. Hey, look, Maurice.
Yeah.
You may not bet on many things, but I do bet on Aaron Rodgers at Dallas. I bet money on Aaron. That's something you bet in. You put your
money.
chips forward for that. Okay.
I'm
Aaron
on the record.
Rodgers-
We can bet that.
And, if you ask freaking Gerald and freaking Mauricio, they're betting everything. They bet $50, $100 on that. But hey, yeah, we can. All right, what week is that? What week is that?
They didn't tell me yet. I don't think we have the weeks yet.
Well, there you go. So now we get to see. That's 2 interesting games. We'll see the Jets versus Cowboys and see the Bills versus Cowboys.
Oh, and we
Last
faced
time-
the Chargers.
You face the Chargers?
Yeah.
Oh, that's the extra
Chargers,
game. That's like the extra game they got you. That's
Detroit,
hilarious too.
Carolina, 49ers.
49ers too.
The
Hey,
Rams.
that's gonna be a fun
Broncos.
season. But
That's gonna be a fun season.
if you lose
Play
these
some
games, boy,
superstars.
that's gonna be something to talk about. That's gonna hurt your confidence for sure. That's gonna hurt your confidence, man. That's funny.
Nah, it won't.
Wait.
I mean,
It won't. You'll be
Yeah,
fine.
it's not like
Hatred
it's the
of Justin
postseason.
Herbert.
Is he facing-
they're good regular season QBs. That's what I talk about. Well, I don't want to put Justin Herbert and Josh Allen in the same category because Josh Allen is proving himself. Like, he's obviously one of the top guys, but I just think when he faces the top guys is when he struggles. But other than that, Justin Herbert, I have no faith in him at all. Like, you lose to the Jaguars, gave up 27 points or whatever he gave up. Like, that's crazy. But Josh
It's
Allen,
funny.
I think you put in more on what I said about Josh Allen. I just wanted you to hold him accountable the way you did Dak. That's all I was saying. That's it. I don't think Josh Allen is a bad QB. I think I'll still have him top 3 actually. So I think he's still up there. Justin Herbert, I have him top 10, but I don't think he can be top 5 without playoff success.
Funny thing,
That's
all
it.
3 of y'all quarterbacks too are gonna have to prove yourselves for sure. Like Dak, if Dak don't play well, he gonna be like Zeke.
They gonna cut him?
Cut.
Hey man, hey, it's too early for these cracking
Fuck.
jokes like that. Watch out, man. You can't. That one hurt because you already know how long I've been defending Zeke. We always had that
Oh, yeah.
conversation.
Yeah.
Cut
He's
Zeke,
like, is Zeke
keep
better than
Tony
Saquon?
Pollard.
Yeah. Is Zeke,
Oh
Zeke,
yeah,
I remember.
he definitely was. I don't care. Zeke was the top running back. Top running back for what? Like 2 years straight. And then the NFL, like, they messed us over because he got that suspension, and then he set out for that contract. He was running in the Cabo saying he just never been the same ever since then. So. But yeah, I still have him above Saquon.
To this day?
Well, not obviously not right now. I mean, I got Tony Pollard above him.
You talking five
Okay, what does Saquon do better than Tony Pollard?
You see what Saquon did last year? Saquon was carried my entire team. My team was terrible. Saquon was the only hope I had on my fantasy team.
Wait, you catch, run?
Yeah, he can run. He do all that.
Yeah, and so can Tony Pollard. You seen the clip on Twitter? Like Tony Pollard was a slot receiver in college, so obviously he can catch, running. He has the big plays abilities. The only thing Saquon do better is a spin move.
What about hurdling?
Oh yeah, he got him in hurdle.
He hurdled. He probably got stronger legs.
Josh Allen can hurdle too, so.
I mean, that dick is doing good for him too. He good at that. It's good.
He can hurdle. Like, what is that? That don't
help you get extra yards and make highlight plays.
Running back job is to get from point A to point B. It don't matter
Saquon do it well. Saquon had in his rookie year
and
like
I'm
90
Tony
catches.
Pollard do it just as well.
Then Saquon had 91 catches his rookie season. That's a wide receiver. That's like if he could catch 91 times and he had 1,300 rushing yards. He had those ACL injuries slowed him down, but in this year, I don't know who won comeback. I think it was Geno Smith won comeback player of the year, but Saquon Barkley was killing it. I think you're the only person. I think you would be the only person to say that. Actually, I'm not gonna lie to you. But what you just said with Tony Pollard, I think you got 100 football people. You would be the only person to say that, and they'll say, "Who's your favorite team?" And then you have to hide that because they know exactly where that came from. Say, "Oh no, I just watch the sport. I don't like no one. You know, I just believe Tony Pollard's better." You have to lie to them. But hey, that's interesting.
I watch him play after play. Like I actually watch every game, so that's why I can make that assessment. I'm pretty sure you haven't watched half of the games that I watched on the.
You watch all the
So where are you going? So how can you say he's not? What are you basing it off of?
Well, basing it, okay,
you're going based off the general opinion. That's what you're going off, right?
What about production? Who has the best production?
I mean, you look at the snap count. He's splitting with another running back.
What about yards per carry? That'll give you a better. What about yards per carry? That may give you a better.
I think Tony Pollard do got better yards per carry actually. I think he might.
But that may also benefit the snap count in the sense of that, you know, if you take less snaps, you might be able to do that. If you take more snaps, it's like volume shooting in basketball type thing.
Yeah, so. And that's fair. But that's what we're going off though. Like I'm saying, like, how are you saying Saquon is better? Like based off of what? Going off the general consensus?
I mean that helps. That helps. But obviously, like I've seen him being a number one running back. I see his production as a number one running back. He hasn't. I don't know who the second running back on the team is. And maybe in years past you could say something. Maybe because he's injured. But this year, like how explosive he was, you know, I think he's better explosiveness. Obviously, his yards after catch is really good too. He can catch the ball just like Tony. But I mean, I see this more as a number one running back.
Cancel catching out because they both can catch. So you can cancel the catching.
Well, they both have the same. They both have the same skill sets. Like they both have the same skill sets. But I just think, in terms of talent, I think Saquon probably has more talent.
Yeah, because I think he's just a better athlete.
You said he was a number one back. I mean, Tony is the number one back now. So
I know, but he's not. He's
always had the ability to be number one. Like people have been calling for him to be the number one for a while. It's just when you pay.
But Zeke was in the way. Get Zeke the heck out the way.
You know. You paying Zeke, so it's like
Zeke, just cause Zeke.
He would never get that opportunity because of Zeke. And what Zeke came in the league as, like, you come in as a first round pick, you're gonna and Zeke's beloved. So it's like he was never gonna get a full opportunity to beat Zeke out. Now Zeke is at the point to where he's like, it's just, you know, he don't have it anymore. So, but he gave us a strong 7 years.
It's gone now.
Gone.
But like I said,
he washed. Tough.
But I'm not saying Tony Pollard clears Saquon. I'm not just saying it's like. I feel like that's what you be thinking when I say that kind of stuff. Like it'll be 1A, 1B. It won't be like Tony is head and shoulders better. But I'm just saying he's up there with him. If he's not better, he's up there with him. Is he
close? Okay, so I'll tell you this.
Hey, like I said, he's more than close.
He that boy. Yeah, Emmitt Smith reincarnated.
Do you not think so? No, he plays different. He's like more of a Barry Sanders.
Oh yes, yeah, superstar.
Once again, he's not Barry Sanders, but I wouldn't say Emmitt Smith. I'll say Zeke reminds me more of Emmitt Smith. if we're going off playing style. Because Saquon is more. Saquon wouldn't be Emmitt Smith either. They compare him more to Barry Sanders.
You know, I just realized though, there's not any like. Is there any? Maybe I'm tripping. Maybe I think Derrick Henry might be this, but like, I feel like the last like all-time super Hall of Fame running back that I can remember that's like up there with those guys is Adrian Peterson.
Yeah.
I feel like the others don't have that type of hit because Adrian Peterson.
Who?
Frank Gore is a longevity man, but he's not like
Todd Gurley was on his way.
Todd Gurley was he had 20 touchdowns. He did have that randomly in there, but his knees don't work. He don't got correct knees.
Damn.
God didn't give him that. You gotta nerf him. But like when I look at all the running backs, like if I say what's the best running backs ever, you got Barry Sanders, you got Emmitt Smith, you got Walter Payton, you got Jim Brown. Like I don't say then you got Tony Pollard. No, I'm not bringing it in. But I'm not gonna say
Aaron Foster. You got me plenty of slushies.
Arian Foster is cool. I love me some Arian Foster. Arian Foster he got injured a lot because he became vegan and then freaking I don't know.
And if DeMarco Murray would have stayed with the Cowboys,
he wasn't gonna be there.
He'd have been he'd have made the Hall of Fame. He had like 1,400 yards that one year. Like he decided to leave and go play for the Eagles. Well, actually, I think he went to the Titans next.
He went to the Eagles then the Titans.
Okay, he went and played for the Ops. That's what happened. You can't do that. Like
that man would never touch no Hall. He would never touch Hall of Fame.
I'm saying if he would have with our line, he could have been the next Zeke. But you know, I don't blame him. I'll go for the money too. Well,
I mean Zeke not gonna be in the Hall of Fame.
Did we cut him? I can't recall. Did we cut him?
He left. He just left. You didn't cut him.
Right. So he came in, had a nice season, and just dipped.
Yeah, he said he gotta get the money.
Yeah, no, I don't blame him. I'll take the money too.
But
so
yeah, I mean, even if he was
it ain't like we winning Super Bowls, you know. It ain't like going for the Chiefs or nothing. So got it out of dip too. But that year we actually, you know, Sajane cheated us.
Is this killing the running back market though? Like, are you at this point like you don't want to pay running backs these big amount of money anymore?
Yeah, you don't want to do that because it's a position that's like you have like a cap in that position. Like they come in at like 21, 22, at like 27, 28. They're kind of like, okay, we should trade you now because it's like you get a lot of wear and tear. So you need to be able to have that Hall of Fame career. You need to be the Adrian Peterson. Like you tear his ACL, PCL, MCL, and then come and rush for 2,097 yards. You know what I'm saying? You need that type of thing happening. But we don't have that. I don't think we had that. I don't know. There's no. The guy from Texas, this guy coming in from Texas, he's hella talented. He about to get drafted, but
John something.
John Robinson, something like that. But I don't know, maybe one of y'all three could pick him up.
The thing about playing running back and paying y'all them, teams, it's crazy because like I saw what Zeke did for our team, and you know, like they had the stat: if he rushed for 100 yards, we win. Like I think we didn't lose if he rushed for 100 yards. It was something like that. So. Obviously, he deserved to be paid, but once again, you know, running backs don't last that long, or especially the way he played, because he's not avoiding contact. He's running people over. He's fighting for extra yards. So like, you're not gonna last long that way. But I felt like, I mean, I didn't mind paying him. I felt like he deserved it, but at the same time, it's gonna come back and bite you, like it did us. So it's like, I don't know.
Do you regret it?
It gets iffy. Do I regret it?
Yeah.
No, because I feel like he earned it.
Yeah, hell, what? That's like one of the worst contracts in the past 5 years. I saw.
Wait, who?
Le'Veon Bell.
Le'Veon Bell. That man rap. All you can do is rap for him.
That's it.
What happened though? See, that's the thing. Like you lead these teams. Like he left the Steelers and you know never. I don't know. I don't blame you because you know you earned it, but at the same time it's like. You got to choose. Do I want money? Like Tyreek Hill. Do I want money? Do I want Super Bowl?
I mean, you got to be just get the 49ers, the Shanahan type of offense. Get a random running back. Give him a couple good years. Jared, hey, you know, you had the guy who popularized. Mike Shanahan had a lot of just random running backs. Get 1,000, 1,600 yards just randomly. Popularize that.
49ers, yeah. They put
I think the last good running back, Jared, you've had, like Hall of Fame running back, was Terrell Davis, right?
No, they had Phillips.
Lindsey Phillips?
Yeah, there we go. He was nice.
Not a Hall of Fame.
He had Spaz. He had, he brought energy to the team.
He still hasn't fumbled the ball, has he? To this day.
Is he still playing?
Did he fumble with the Texans?
He might have. Yeah, I mean, yeah, break that stat with us definitely. If he breaks that stat, we'll.
He brought energy to the city though. He was refreshing.
But he was so good. I do remember he was so good. Like he asked Terrell Davis, "Hey, can I wear 30?" And Terrell Davis said, "You have my blessing." So if you could get the blessing to wear that, hey, you must be you undrafted and you get that blessing. I don't know what type of plot you got, but hey, Philip Lindsay was cool. He destroyed us that day with Drew Lock. Him and Drew Lock. I was like, dang, Philip Lindsay killing us.
They was Shaq and Kobe. And then the defense was going crazy too. So,
Philip Lindsay was killing us that day.
Yeah, I remember that.
Who's your running back now? Javonte?
Yeah, Javonte Williams.
Is he the next Terrell Davis? 2,000 yards in 14 games?
If he can stay healthy, maybe.
That's a big dang. That's high. That's high praise.
So whatever that means.
Terrell Davis the last. But luckily, hey, Jared, you did get a Hall of Fame running back. I think all three of y'all have Hall of Fame running backs, right? Curtis Martin made the Hall of Fame, right?
Correct.
For the Jets, right?
Correct.
Look at y'all, man. So hey, Aaron Foster's my guy though. Aaron Foster.
Wait, how many years did he play? Davis.
Probably like 6.
He played 7 years.
That's it.
It was very short.
So Zeke can make it too, right?
No.
Because Terrell Davis I was looking at their numbers, and Zeke has better numbers.
No, he don't.
6 years.
No, he don't.
Yes,
he do. If you look at
out.
all yards, Terrell Davis came in for John Elway. John Elway needed some type of plot, so Terrell Davis came in. Was amazing. Won a Super Bowl. You forgot that. You need that. He won a Super Bowl, right? And then the next year, won league MVP. That's not what Zeke. Zeke has not done any of that.
Zeke definitely could have won MVP 2016.
An MVP 2016?
Year?
Yeah, he definitely could have. Yeah, definitely.
What are you talking? Who won MVP that year? Who won MVP that year? Oh, Matt Ryan.
No.
Matt Ryan won MVP, right? Yes, Matt Ryan won MVP.
Yeah.
No, I get a Matt Ryan or Aaron Rodgers. One of those two. I don't know. Zeke should have won.
Crazy that year.
I thought Zeke should win Rookie of the Year.
He didn't win it.
And 2018.
What's the year won 2018? Win what?
MVP. Who won it that year?
2018. Patrick Mahomes 50 touchdowns, 5,000 yards.
Oh,
Yes.
okay. Never mind. I forgot. Patrick Mahomes did go crazy that year.
Number 2.
Yeah, he should have been number 2, or at least 3.
What the heck?
But they don't give it to running backs, bro. Even
you have to be amazing.
Who was it? The guy we just talked about him. Adrian Peterson.
Oh, Adrian Peterson.
Yeah,
Didn't
Adrian
he
Peterson.
Snub 1 year.
No, he won MVP.
He won it, yeah.
He won, was it 2012?
Mr. Lamb.
Yeah, 2,097 yards. He won MVP.
Or even Derrick Henry. In the recent years,
he didn't deserve that year.
No, what year?
The 2,000-yard year, he didn't deserve it.
I mean, looking at what we saw in the playoffs, he definitely deserved it.
I mean, hey.
He was definitely the most valuable.
Was that 2019? That's when freaking Harrison was so excited. Nick Chubb was leading the league in rushing. And that's the only thing he had in Cleveland. And then we told him.
Was that 2019?
Pass the ball.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, he was talking crazy that year because he was saying that Nick Chubb was better than Zeke and all of that.
You're laughing hard, fuck.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, he was talking crazy that
Sorry
year.
for Nick Chubb. Oh my goodness.
Hey, who was that running back that scored for the 49ers?
Sheesh.
Scored for the 49ers?
Yeah, because when they played the Browns on the first play, they scored a touchdown. It was like 75 yards. Because Harrison was talking about how the Browns, the 49ers, he's not worried about them and they're trash.
Boy, Harrison,
first play.
Man, I gotta get you on this pod, man. Oh, he said so many things about Cleveland that failed, boy. He said we gonna beat the Patriots. Oh God, I'm like, oh man. Oh yeah, because I remember Dak. He had a bad game. Yeah, he was like, he had like a 25 QBR or something like that, and he was like, yeah, we go we face 49ers. We ain't worried about that. And then I think Baker had a 4 QBR. And I remember I flipped on the game because I was at the library. I flipped on the game and went back home. And the first thing I see is like Odell Beckham fumbled the ball. That's the first thing I saw. I said that's so
49ers scored on like the first play of the game.
Man. Oh, he was so happy about Nick Chubb. Boy, that had me crying. That's hilarious. But yeah, Derrick Henry, he didn't deserve it, but he did. That 200-yard game did help him get that 2,000 against us because when he faced the Texans, he is getting that 200-yard game. You need 200 yards to get 2,000. Play us, baby. We got it for you. We'll give it to you. Hey, we got Sheldon Rankins though. We got the guy D tackle for from the Jets. Hopefully, he helped me. I'm tired of Derrick Henry throwing 200 yards against me. He has the highest career average possible against a team against us. I promise. Ain't no way You know what? He averaging like 180 yards against us. That has to be the highest average of all time versus a team. Completely.
That's crazy.
But that's hilarious. And what was I saying for that? Because I laughed so freaking hard, I forgot my whole.
You're talking about MVPs. Who's MVP?
There you go.
Running backs.
Yeah, Zeke ain't gonna be Terrell Davis. Terrell Davis won the MVP. 2,000 yards. He had to sit halftime because he was doing so well. Jared, Terrell Davis was a godsend for John Elway. Zeke was not no godsend. He was good. He was good for y'all, but he's not.
I just
he's
told
good
you
for y'all.
his stats.
But it ain't Terrell Davis.
If he rushed for 100, we win.
Has he rushed for 2,000?
You said what?
2,000.
I mean, he missed a couple games. He sat out a couple games.
Terrell Davis
I'm pretty sure he could have rushed for 2,000.
The most he had was what, 600?
And then they made him miss the next year. Yeah, but I don't know. I'll have to go back and look at each game, because a lot of games I believe we were just up on teams, so it didn't matter. And
so y'all were the Broncos. Y'all were like the '98 Broncos. Y'all were up on teams. So y'all sat Zeke. Y'all said Zeke let's see them at halftime.
I don't go on the history stuff, but I just looked at their total numbers.
So who better, Ezekiel Elliott in his prime or Terrell Davis at his prime?
Oh my god.
I've never seen him play, but I'm gonna go with Zeke. Cause that 2016, I don't know, he just went crazy. What about you, Maurice? Who you taking?
I'm taking Terrell Davis. So he peaked. So you saying Zeke peaked? So Zeke peaked his rookie year?
Oh.
It's kind of
I
don't know.
That's a Ben Simmons. That's a Ben Simmons type
Zeke peak his rookie year.
Well, it's crazy because they gave him that suspension, so it was like that messed everything up.
It slowed his whole career. Ruined his whole career. It was like a patella tendon injury. It ruined his whole career.
Definitely. But I mean, I don't know. Look at total numbers. Numbers don't lie.
Yeah, hey, Terrell Davis. I mean, yeah, you can look at longevity, but Terrell Davis, I think, in his peak.
You talking about Super Bowl? He playing with a Hall of Fame QB. So
John Elway freaking old. In that '98 Bronco team, I think John was hurt for a lot of games, and freaking Terrell Davis, like Aaron Rodgers' age. But this is the '80s and '90s, so like life is different. You get hit a lot harder, and
how many more seasons? Did he retire that season, or how many more?
That was his last season. '98 was his last season in the NFL. You got the Terrell Davis plot his way. It was a beautiful thing.
No, he won a Super Bowl that season?
He won, yeah. Terrell Davis, he came in and won 2 Super Bowls in a row. Won a Super Bowl MVP as well.
Back to back in 97, 98.
Because of Terrell Davis.
Because, okay.
He was dropped from the heavens.
He dropped undrafted too. That is good for your plot. Good job. John Elway would have had a bad look. He goes whole career without winning a Super Bowl. But hey, some people get plots, some people don't.
Would he have made the Hall of Fame if he didn't win those Super Bowls?
He probably would. He probably Dan Marino type beat. He probably would have. But John Elway, top 5 quarterback all time. Probably at the time like 3, 2, because Terrell Davis. Beautiful. You didn't need him that long. He got injured because you didn't need him. That's what he's here for, to help John Elway. You don't need to stay too long. Like, you did your job. Now you can go. There you go. Hall of Famer though. But I will say thank you guys for joining this pod. Free agency recap. We will do some more of these as well. The NFL draft's coming up. That's when I get to shine. Do not draft Jalen Carter, please. Jalen Carter did not have a good pro day and has had a very questionable pass for it, as it seems like. Do not draft Jalen Carter. I will throw up. Give me CJ Stroud, Bryce Young, please. That'll happen in about a month or so. So we'll definitely some NFL
Willis
podcasts. Maurice. No. That he going to the Colts. I ain't trying to touch that.
Hey, quick question though. So who you taking? Saquon or Christian McCaffrey?
They're both injury prone.
Yeah, they are. I'll probably pick Saquon.
I was gonna pick Saquon as well.
Yeah, Christian McCaffrey's a thousand guy, but like,
who's better then? Let me ask, who's better?
Oh, if they're both healthy?
Yeah.
I think I still probably take Saquon, but Christian McCaffrey. Well, he's on San Francisco now. He got more plot now. Maybe I go Christian because Carolina's tough because he got more plot. He's in a plot centric area. I like that,
especially for running backs.
Well, I'm just saying who's like. I mean, you can put him on a neutral team. I'll just ask
if he come to my team, I'll probably take Saquon.
Yeah,
I have no plot,
they can come to your team. Okay.
I'll probably pick Saquon since I need the better talent if I don't have no plot. But CJ Stroud, come and get your plot, man. Let's get this D'Amico Ryan plot, man. Let's see what it's all about. So, like I said, it was great talking to y'all. Maurice, Aaron Rodgers coming soon. You have high expectation. Probably try to win 11 games. John, you always have high expectation because it's Dallas, Dak. You just lost your offensive coordinator. Zeke Elliott's gone. Try to win 11 games. And Jared, Sean Payton, there's no doubt. I don't know what natural disasters happen in Denver. But if anyone happens, then you could be, I guess, happy but sad because that's not a good thing. I don't know. But that's how he wins. So natural disaster plot, try to win 11 games, maybe 10. And I'll try to get 7. 7-11. That's how it is.
That's a lot. Who y'all
I'll try to get 7. We face the division is supposed to be easy. Yeah, we should get 7. If we don't, get 6. I ain't tripping. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next one. We're out of here. Peace.